In the spirit of peace today, we're going to sing, joining on the chorus, which is a miracle, I'm a miracle. In the spirit of peace, well, I'll stand like a willow, so grateful to be in the spirit of grace. I'll sing like a nightingale and see God in every face. God's grace, in the spirit of peace. Always open to the miracle that I am today. Open to the miracle that births a new way. Ooh, in the spirit of peace. Well, I'll pray like a mountain, all my smallness released, so majestic and free, in the spirit of grace. Well, I'll dance like a sparkling stream and see God in every face. God's grace, in the spirit of peace. And I am open to the miracle that I am today. Always open to the miracle that births a new way. And I am open to the miracle, the miracle, the miracle that I am today. Sing it out. I am open to the miracle, the miracle, the miracle to birth a new in the spirit of peace. Peace, grace, and ease. In the spirit of peace. Happy Church.
Meg Rain is in the house with Lucy Parkin and Christine Melpica. We're so happy to have them here.
We are miracles. We're all miracles. Every one of us is a miracle today. So we're going to open up to the Spirit. You ready? I hope you'll stand up. Stand up. Here we go. Open up to the Spirit. Open up to the One. Open up to the Spirit. Let thy will be done. All of the promises I pray are pouring on me every day. When I open up to the Spirit, open up. Well, I've got a body and I've got a soul. I got my love that I know how to hold. I got a window of time on this earth to celebrate my birth and connect to this power that makes me, a power that makes me whole. Open up to the Spirit. Open up to the One. Open up to the Spirit. Let thy will be done. All of the promises I pray are pouring on me every day. When I open up to the Spirit, open up from deep within me. There's a light I know, and it's piercing the darkness where I sometimes go. When I'm blind, I've lost my way. I cannot see God's face, oh, but I feel that light come shining with a love that won't let go. Open up to the Spirit. Open up to the One. Open up to the Spirit. Let thy will be done. All of the promises I pray are pouring on me every day. When I open up to the Spirit.
standing, and if you are comfortable, join the hand of the person next to you. We are going to sing Surely the Presence.
I invite you to just feel that energy now, the energy in this room, the energy in this space. It's the energy of you expressing as God and God expressing as you, as we come together joined as one spiritual family, spiritual community. We know that we are here as spiritual beings having a human experience. And today we embrace that human experience and the fullness of it. If there's anything that you've brought here with you today, the fullness of your humanity, any upset, any littleness, any smallness, any concern, I invite you now to just lay it down. Lay it down and it will be dissolved into the ethers of nothingness, this place where perfection and divine order is always what's brought forth. On this National Day of Remembrance and Service, 15 years having passed the 9/11 tragedies around this country, we hold in our hearts those people who both have passed, gave their lives in sacred service that day, and those who are remembering that day, perhaps with some sorrow and tenderness in their hearts. We lift them up together in this community. We know that when we affirm peace and we be peace, we bring that peace forward into the world through our speaking, through our actions, through our thoughts, and through our kindness. And this is what we affirm on this day, our strength, our surrender, our resilience that we bring forth into this world today and beyond and beyond. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning, and welcome to Unity on the River. My name is Michelle Gallant. I'm facilitating for our speaker today, Jackie Woodside. So I'd like to welcome everyone, especially anyone who's here for the first time. If you could raise your hand. Our ushers have an information packet for you and also a flower. In the information packet, there's a form that you can complete and drop off at the Spiritual Resource Center where someone can give you a little more information about Unity. And the flower is extra special because it gives you 10% off at the bookstore. So enjoy that discount. Let us also welcome our streamers today. Hi, everybody. And we bless everyone for coming today, especially our new friends. And please know that your presence gives to us, and we welcome all paths to God. Unity on the River is a center of celebration, inspiration, transformation, spirit-centeredness, oneness, and joy. Those are our core values. And our mission statement, please join me in saying together, we are a vibrant spiritual community that celebrates the presence in all and awakens humanity to its divinity. And our vision statement, centered in love, we joyously co-create a world of oneness, peace, and harmony. I have a few brief announcements. Our artist of the month is someone who was active as a student, a young person in our youth and family ministry, Kyle Noonan. So please make sure you check out his work. It's very interesting out in fellowship. On Tuesday this week, 9/13, we have a suicide prevention workshop being presented by Reverend Annie Houghton. She will train us on the process of question, persuade, and refer. It's a prevention program, and you never know when you might need these skills or this information in your life. So it's open to everyone, and you can read more about it at the Spiritual Resource Center or speak with Annie here. It's open to everyone, and please join us on Tuesday if you can. Wednesday night, we have movie night at the Heartbeat Cafe, and the movie this time will be The Secret of the Keys. And this movie is geared for anyone who's had cancer touch their lives in any way. So we encourage you to come and see this movie. It includes appearances with Reverend Michael Beckwith and Gloria Loring, and it's an important way to get support for yourself. And today we are delighted to have Jackie Woodside as our speaker. Jackie is a nationally known speaker within the Unity Movement. She's an author, workshop leader, and we're delighted to have her come and speak today on strength, surrender, resilience, and other forms of awesomeness. So right now is the time that we can join and greet each other in namaste. So please greet those who are around you. Namaste, I see your magnificence. I see the God, the Spirit in you.
Oh, what would it be like to truly surrender? Let's find out. So I invite you to breathe with me and let go. Oh. And don't let go that much. It's a D sharp instead of a D. Okay. Sometimes you have to surrender a little more. That was a D sharp instead of a D. We gotta let go deeper, deeper now. Okay, another breath. Surrender, 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 let go. Surrender. Surrender. Surrender, let go. All the ways that you appear, all the losses that you fear, everything you thought you knew, all the doingness of you, let go. Everything you've done before, your accomplishments and more, all the roads you've traveled on will be stardust, will be gone, let go. Abandon yourself to the only one. Abandon yourself. Abandon yourself to the only one. Abandon yourself to God. All the longing to be right, all the wars you need to fight, all the plans that you have made, all the debts you never paid, let go. Your body and your mind, all the jewels you hope you'll find, nothing left to hold on to, just the love that passes through, let go. Abandon yourself to the only one. Abandon yourself. Abandon yourself to the only one. Abandon yourself to God. Surrender, 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 let go.
Wow. She wrote that. It's really awesome. I'm going to rearrange a little bit here. I might need a little bit more space, might need to feel it out a little. It's an awesome notion, isn't it? Surrender, let go. There's a certain comfort that brings. And sometimes we need comfort, don't we? Have you ever had a day, a week, a month, a year. That what it felt like was you needed that sense of care and comfort and compassion, because your experience in life sometimes is challenging. And this whole notion of surrender is an interesting one. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later, but sometimes people confuse it with resignation, like, yeah, screw it. That's not surrender. You get that, right? We'll talk more about that in a minute. But anyway, so this whole notion of letting go into the perfection that life is it's a very sophisticated spiritual principle, isn't it? I love that rainstorm that's happening out there. It's the perfect backdrop for this talk, isn't it? Beautiful. It's really beautiful. Anyway, so where was I? Right, so comfort, and on days like this, right, so it's the 15-year anniversary of the 9/11 events that occurred in this country. And so there's memorials happening all around. I drove by a library in Lincoln, Massachusetts, and they literally had put out 3,000 flags around the library. It was extraordinary. Well, it was extraordinary seeing it, but what was more moving to me was watching the people. I actually went by while they were doing it, so watching the people, so intentionally place flag after flag after flag. So I wanted to honor the 9/11 experience today, because I do think it's important, the 15-year anniversary, and that we're gathered here together in service for that day. So I of course went and Google searched others to be part of his legacy. So he and a friend of his took on this thing, and they created the My Good Deeds organization, so that people would commit themselves to creating good in the world as in honor and memory of his brother Glenn's life. And they took this on to the point where over 33 million people have been involved in doing good deeds in their country, other forms of awesomeness, right? So, and then it creates resilience. Bring it on. Bring it on, right? So resilience, when you're clear about who you are and what your path is in life, what you're here for, to grow in consciousness back to the divinity from which you came. That's what you're here for, just in case you were wondering. That was an aside. So you're clear on who you are and what you're here for, what your life is about, where you're going, what your intention is. And inside of that clarity, you open. You open up to the Spirit, as Meg sang to us. And you allow divine perfection to come through. When you do that, you become incredibly resilient. You can do anything because you're not attached to anything. It's your egoic attachments that cause the energy drains and the blocks and the holding yourself back. When you can bring forth that sense of surrender, resilience is made manifest in front of you. Here I go again, one of my favorite Bible quotes, they really are all my favorites. One of my favorite quotes, James chapter 1, verse 2 through 4. And it will come to, I just saw Karen in my eyes, like, hey, Karen. Sorry, made my mind go blank. James chapter 1, verse 2 through 4. Consider it pure joy when you are faced with trials of many kinds, because test of faith, creates perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work in you. Let resilience or perseverance finish its work in you, so that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. So let's break this down. That's intense, isn't it? So I want to break it down a little bit. First of all, this is ridiculous. Consider it pure joy when you are faced with your trials. How many of you, when you are faced with a trial, like, woohoo! Another freaking trial! Who does that? Who does that? Nobody. So I was like really being with this because it was annoying, right? It's like nobody does that. So I was like isn't it interesting? Consider it pure joy. It doesn't say feel pure joy. Consider it. Where do you consider? In your mind. Frame it in your mind as pure joy. And then it says, not when you face any trials, it says many. When you face many trials. That's ridiculous. So it's not enough that I lost my job and my car broke down this week. Now I have to be joyful that I also slammed my hand in the hood when I got it fixed. I made that up. I didn't have any of that. Right? Trials of many kinds. Consider it pure joy, because you know that testing your faith creates perseverance. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I've had enough tests of my faith, and here we are, aren't we? We're still here. We're still faithful. Tests of our faith does create perseverance, but this next sentence blew me away. Let perseverance finish its work in you. Right? So when you spiritually evolve with your strength and your surrender, which results in perseverance, resilience, that works in you, so that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. Isn't that intense? Every desire of your heart, which, by the way, is of God, every desire that's working you, every calling that you have to bring forth greater good, greater joy, greater love, greater service into the world, can be manifest inside of this. Strength of intention, surrender to the divine unfolding, creating persistence and resilience to do it over and over again. So today is National Day of Remembrance and Service, and I have a charge for you. There's been 33 million people who have participated in this over the last 15 years. I say it'd be 33,100,000, however many of us are here today. I invite each and every one of you to take on an act of service today, and a good deed, doing something for someone in the intention of bringing forth your strength, your surrender, and fortifying your resilience. Are you willing to do that today? All right, good. Awesome. Bringing forth your God self on earth is what you are here to do. And inside of these principles of strength, surrender, and resilience, I know that you're going to go forward and do all kinds of other forms of awesomeness. Let's take this into meditation.